What's up everyone, I'm Dan, and thanks to the lovely people at Fellow Traveler for the review code. I'll be looking at Kulebra and the Souls of Limbo on the Nintendo Switch systems. This title was reviewed on the Nintendo Switch too. Kulebra and the Souls of Limbo is a game that quietly sneaks up on you. At first glance, its charming, colourful, almost papercraft-like aesthetic, clearly inspired by the likes of Paper Mario, invites you into a light-hearted 2.5D world that seems cheerful and whimsical. But beneath that cheerful exterior lies an emotionally resonant, narratively rich and deceptively deep adventure that blends traditional point-and-click elements with modern storytelling, puzzle solving and an affecting time loop mechanic. You play as Kulebra, a skeletal snake and a bright soul, journeying through a vibrant Latin American inspired afterlife known as Limbo. Unlike the other spirits trapped in a repeating day-night cycle, you retain your memories with each passing day. Your role to investigate, empathize, and help other souls find peace and ultimately move on. This isn't just a game about solving puzzles, it's about solving people. At times it also reminded me of Majora's Mask, solving these characters' problems by learning about them over repeated days. The art direction is beautiful. Limbo is a stunning, handcrafted world that radiates warmth and sorrow in equal measure. Each area is bursting with colour and detail, with environments that shift meaningfully depending on the time of day. There's a distinct Dia de los Muertos energy throughout, reinforced by the game's gorgeous palette and charming skeletal characters. The day-night cycle isn't just a cosmetic change, it's integral to the gameplay. As you rest on benches or in hotel rooms to advance time, characters move, events unfold differently, and opportunities emerge or vanish. The core loop revolves around meeting an impressive variety of characters, each with their own struggles, quirks, and backstories, and figuring out how to help them move on. These aren't shallow NPCs, they're richly written, fully realised souls stuck in an emotional stasis. Every interaction reveals a little bit more about who they were in life and why they remain trapped. The catch? Each new day resets their memory of you, meaning your progress is tied to your growing knowledge rather than theirs. It's a clever narrative mechanic that turns routine conversations into meaningful detective work. To help unravel the tangled lives of Limbo's inhabitants, you'll explore the environment, collect items and solve puzzles. Many puzzles require lateral thinking and smart use of the environment, often involving bound items, objects that return to their original owners at the end of each day. You must carefully plan when and how to use these before time resets. It's a gameplay loop that keeps you constantly engaged without ever feeling rushed. The notebook mechanic is a smart inclusion, tracking clues, character details and your progress. It's a lifesaver during the more intricate puzzles or emotionally intense story beats. There's even a charming lockpicking minigame, adding a dash of tactile satisfaction to your sleuthing. Pearls serve as the game's currency and are found by smashing pots or uncovering hidden caches in the world, often using Kulebra's delightful roll move. This mechanic adds a bit of satisfying exploration and a touch of whimsy that balances out the game's heavier themes. Occasionally, you'll encounter light stealth sequences and time-based puzzles which inject welcome variety into the otherwise meditative pace of gameplay. The emotional highs and lows of Kulebra and the Lost Souls of Limbo are what truly set it apart. Exploring family, regrets, lost dreams and more. Whether you're helping a soul understand the burden of unacknowledged pain or guiding another through the memory of a fractured relationship, each story feels deeply personal and universally relatable. Boss battles are handled with surprising elegance. Rather than brute force, they involve unlocking the ideas surrounding a character by answering questions based on your understanding of their trauma, history and behaviour. These are some of the most emotionally rewarding sequences in the game. The darkness here functions both as a health bar and as a metaphor for unresolved emotional weight. When you win a battle, it's not about defeating a monster, it's about helping a soul face their truth. It's poignant, impactful and entirely unique. The music deserves special mention. Its calming, serene soundtrack perfectly complements the atmosphere, soothing when you need it to be, haunting when emotions rise. It's a rare soundtrack that actively enhances the emotional weight of the game without ever becoming intrusive. For newcomers to adventure games, Kulebra is approachable and welcoming. For veterans, it offers depth and emotional nuance that's rare in this genre. It doesn't bog you down with over-complex mechanics or artificial difficulty. Instead, it invites you to think, feel and engage with the world and its people. In the end, Kulebra and the Souls of Limbo is more than just a game about helping others. No one in Limbo is entirely good or bad. Everyone is stuck, hurt or lost, and it's your job to help them find peace. This one completely surprised me. It's a beautiful, funny, touching and quietly profound game that I would 100% recommend if you're a fan of adventures like these. Kulebra and the Souls of Limbo is out now on the Nintendo eShop, priced at $17.99 in the UK and $19.99 in the US. Big thanks once again to Fellow Traveler for the review code. Thanks to you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review, and until next time.
K-I-R-D-O-I-E Sunaru Ekote Nute Ni I-U-Yu-Ha-E
Limbo,